Well, time to get this thing clean before we get on the road. She is a little dirty. All right, 2025 BMW. Brand new. I think they said it's got like 100 miles on it. I'm gonna start it up here and let it warm up. And get the trailer opened up. This is my customer that was hit and totaled her other one. So she had surgery to fix a broken arm or something. And so we are going to get the trailer opened up and get this down to her. She had a flight today down to Florida. So we'll get loaded up. Well, second pickup. Taking a little walk here. Get up to the customer's house. I'd say it's a mighty fine house. I've been here before, but I dropped it off at that house. So maybe they're in-laws or something that live in that house. That's where I dropped off the last car. There's a you know what? I think that's actually this guy's parents' house, because the Range Rover, I think, is his mom's, because he asked if I could take that too. But I can't because I already have one car. This was a last minute thing, so I know it's dark. I'm sorry, guys, but let's get up here and get this thing picked up. Today's Thursday, so we've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So I'm gonna do ball joints on the truck. Left front tire's starting to wear a little funny, and I figure that I'll just go ahead and do both sides, get it done. They at least got 200,000 miles on them, so they're probably due to be replaced anyways. But this is a little different, being a two-wheel drive truck. I'll show you the difference in the ball joint, but shouldn't be too bad of a job. I'm going to go ahead and get started today. Might not get more than about an hour's worth of work in today, but that gives me tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday to get this thing wrapped up. Well, this is definitely a little different. Got the small trailer behind us today. Well, I'm trying to beat the snow. We are headed to Geneva, Ohio, and then, I meant to get washer fluid while I was in there. Shoot. That's like the third time I've gone in somewhere to get washer fluid and forgot. We're headed to Geneva, Ohio, and then Oregon, Ohio. Reason we have the small trailer behind us is we are picking up a crated bus cap. It's like the front of a bus, like the full fiberglass, like rolled over kind of thing. On just picture the front of a bus, the curved portion. A buddy of mine works for a commercial collision center, and this thing's crated, and it is 1 inch over dimensional. So they tried to ship it LTL, and something happened, and they had the measurements, but I guess they didn't realize it was 1 inch over dimensional. But I'm pretty positive it's in a crate that I can get it to be not over dimensional. So they need it. They're working on the vehicle, and he just called me and was like, hey, is there any way you can get this? I said, matter of fact, I can. So that stuff on the trailer I actually found on the load board. It's crated carport, and then 2 sets of tires. There's another set of tires on the back, skid loader tires. So I think it's like 2,000. I think it's 2,300 pounds on the trailer. So make a little extra money going out that way, because I didn't really have time to find anything or piece anything together or want to bring the big trailer, because I'm racing the snow. We're going to get... It keeps changing. There's a cat right there. It's odd. On the side of the highway. Anyways, they say like 8 to 12 inches, but it keeps changing, and they pushed it back, and it's going to be a long storm, like 18 to 21 hours of snow. So I left. Today's Monday. I'm leaving. I left my house like 3:30, so I can get out there, get delivered, get reloaded, and start home, because I'm only 5.5 or so hours from the house. So I still have time. I can get part of the way, most of the way back, deliver first thing in the morning and get home before the snow starts. So that's kind of the plan. I didn't want to drag the big trailer out here. This thing gets, because that crate is 200 pounds, that's all. It's like, I'm not going to drag a 44-foot trailer out for a 200-pound crate. Which is, I've kind of been on the hunt, and I'm kicking myself right now for missing out on this trailer. I'm on the hunt for like a 20 would be on the small side, like 24-foot deck over bumper pull. I missed out. I should have just went and bought it. It was a 24-foot deck over bumper pull tilt trailer. And it was in Maryland. I should have just gone and bought it. But by the time I messaged the guy and I was out of town, by the time I got back, it was sold. So, but for jobs like this, it'd be perfect. The car trailer kind of limits you because you got the fenders and stuff. If I had a deck over, it'd be easy peasy. And there's a lot of work I could use that deck over for. Especially like just in-ops or equipment, skid loaders and stuff. Instead of dragging a big trailer around, I could really pay for that trailer pretty quick. So I'm on the hunt for one of those kind of. I've just been casually looking. Mega cab should be done here shortly, which is going to be awesome. I'm really excited to have that truck back. Single cab is pretty much sold. I've kind of been waiting on the guy that committed to buy it. I know him or of him, so I'm kind of just waiting on him. Should be within the next, I'm looking at the dates, should be within the next couple days. Hopefully have that truck gone. So what I want to do is take the money from that truck, flip that into a deck over bumper pull trailer and another older diesel truck. Because then I would have the mega cab kind of I want to keep that kind of set up for my personal stuff, keep car seats in it and stuff. Then get another older diesel truck. I've been looking at second and third gen Cummins. Just something to always kind of have a backup truck, which is very important for what I do. I did a ton of work to this truck this weekend. I did ball joints and front tires, and it was quite a job. The ball joints on the problem with doing ball joints on these things is, the kits you get to press out ball joints, you got to kind of piece the parts together, the cups and stuff they send you. And it was a little, I had to modify one of them, so it was a little more work than I really wanted to do, but it needed done. This thing is riding like a dream. Truck had a little bit of vibration. I wasn't sure what it was, but when I got everything apart, that right front upper ball joint was pretty worn out. So I should be clicking off here soon. And that's why I just put brand new tires on the front of this thing. This thing's riding like a dream. So we're going to get pretty good fuel mileage with this trailer. So let this thing click off, which I'm sure it's going to do here any second. And we'll get back on the road. Well, we made it. And looks like we're getting the windshield replaced in this thing. Started out as a rock chip and now has made its way all the way across the windshield. But I had text this guy and let him know I'd be here at 11. It is 10:41. I also texted him when I was 30 minutes out, and I didn't get a response. Just tried to call him, no answer. Also told him on Saturday I'd be here before lunch on Monday. There's a tractor. Probably won't focus because the window's so dirty. We're right off Lake Erie, and I guess the lake effect snow is a little sloppy getting here, but this is one thing I don't like is everybody wants their stuff and then comes sometimes because there's a truck here, but he looks like he's got a dumpster business, but I don't see the roll-off truck. So just tried to call him. See what happens. There's a house here, but it looks like they're working on the house. Like they're remodeling it, so I don't know if anybody lives here. There's a couple cars here. There's two and then a truck. So I don't know. I see there's tractors right here. It doesn't even have the forks on it, but it has the forks beside it. So It's just one thing I hate is like you tell these people, like they want to know when their stuff's going to be here, and you tell them, and then the time comes, it's like nobody's around. So I'm gonna try and call them again, because I have time. I don't have time to waste, but I've got a couple extra hours I left myself, because I got to go 2 hours west to pick up this crate, and I'm sure they're probably 8 to 4 or 8 to 5, which gives me probably an extra 2 to 3 hours, but I don't want to waste it sitting here, so I'm gonna try and call him again and see where he's at. Hopefully he's close by if he ain't here. Looking around, I don't see. There's no other buildings or anything on this property, just this house and this one building. I thought that was somebody pulling in there. There's a mailman. All right, let me get off here and try and call him again. All right, update. He's 10 minutes away, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out here and unstrap everything. He told me to back in off the road, but unfortunately there's a car right behind me. It's like a busy 2-lane road, so I just pulled in, knowing that I could either back out because there's plenty of visibility down the road. I'm not going any farther than this, because I am not getting stuck in this guy's driveway, especially in a 2-wheel drive truck. So I'm actually gonna see if I can't back up a little bit. All right, to get on the top side, it's like a little crest in the driveway. I just want to make sure I'm pointed downward so that I got the weight on. Once I get the weight off, it might be a little less traction. So all I got on this load is a steel carport and a nice crate, set of tires over there, and a set of tires back there. Well, this week has been cut short, possibly. I don't know if you could tell on the camera, but it's starting to snow, and they're calling for 2 to 4, 3 to 6, 8 to 12. They don't really know what's going on, but the truck back without getting it too salty. The trailer unloaded this morning, and gonna get 4 brand new tires on this trailer, because I'm running 2 spare tires right now. As I use this thing to haul my side-by-side when we go on vacation on the weekends, and tires are getting a little worn down, and then it sits for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and I forget about it till I need to use it. And this trailer was actually perfect for that trip I just took. That crate was fit perfectly on here and only weighed 200 pounds. It kind of could have unloaded it and loaded it by hand, but we're gonna get some preventative maintenance done and see what happens with this snowstorm. But it's just now starting. You can see it there. It's now coming down, but I'm gonna go get my side-by-side out and get that ready. We're gonna probably ride later, but update on this truck. Let's talk about this truck real quick. This is my 2018 Ram that I used for quite a long time. It is a mess in here right now, but still got stuff packed in here. But tradesman, no wear on the seat, 177. Actually, I don't think it has a battery in it. No, gotta get to. Pretty sure I had to put this thing in neutral. I think the battery was dead in this. So it's got 177,000 miles. I thought I had somebody coming to get it, but I'm a little skeptical on that. Doesn't really have any. It's gonna need tires. You see the shoulders are wearing, as they do on Rams. And then damage, it's from a deer. Other than that, regular rock chips and stuff. But it's got a 30K gooseneck bolted to the frame. It's an EB gooseneck hitch. This thing rated for 30K. I think it's like $400 or $500 when I got it. All that stuff's still intact. Depending on the price I sell this thing for, if somebody hits me, I'm looking for $17,500. If somebody hits me at like $15,000, this is coming off. This is staying with me. This is a $1,200 Titan fuel tank. It's got a pump in there that pumps it all the way from there back to the filler neck, along with, I think these come with like a 35 or 36 gallon tank. As you can see, I repainted the frame. Looks pretty good. What it was, just had a little surface rust, but I got got mud flaps. They're kind of janky, but I always had my, when I use this, I always had my wedge trailer. So like I said, it needs tires, but for the right price, I'd either put a set on for somebody, or I would, let it go a little cheaper if they want to take care of the tires. But I want to see her go. I don't do anything really with a single cab anymore. I've thought about keeping it, I thought about putting a sleeper on it, small sleeper, but I'm not too fancy with all the electronics and stuff on these newer trucks. That's why you don't see me use new trucks. Like, none of this stuff. Yes, I could get rid of it, but still the rest of the truck has so many electronics, so much to go on, that I really don't want to mess with it. So I got it on Facebook Marketplace, and of course all I've gotten here recently was foreign people reach out to me, which is communication. And I don't care who buys it or who wants it. This communication is very hard. So if somebody comes and says that they they want to buy it, I'm ready to make a deal, get rid of this thing, because I think I've got another truck possibly secured. Maybe, well, there's two trucks that I'm going to look at. Older Dodges that I want to replace this truck with that, and then my mega cab will be done here soon. Brand new refreshed engine, so that thing will be probably my backup then if I get that other truck, and then be my daily. But it's starting to snow pretty good here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my side-by-side out, check everything over on that, probably just put it in the trailer for now till we get some snow on the ground and go out and play a little bit. So if anybody's interested in this truck, just drop a comment down below and I'll send you my email address. But listed at $17,500, I'd take $15,000, but the tank would come off of it, and I probably wouldn't put tires on it at $15,000. But it's a 18. It's two-wheel drive, so remember that. I got snow on me. Two-wheel drive. 6.7 Cummins, Aisin transmission. I think it's got 410 rears, if I remember correctly. So I just got out of the shower because I just got home not too long ago, and this is what I walk out to. So it's starting to come down now. I'm going inside. That's it. I'll let you guys know about those two trucks. Been doing a little wheeling and dealing on Facebook Marketplace. Both are clean, older people owned. One's a dually, one's a single rear wheel. Kind of leaning towards a dually because it's got a 5-speed transmission. I guess that would be an MV 4500 or 5600, one of the two. And that thing would probably be G56 swapped anyways. That'd be the plan with that. As well as the other one has a recently rebuilt automatic in it with I think they put a converter in it and they did some other things. So that being rebuilt recently, I'm not opposed to buying that because sometimes I don't want to shift all the time, but we'll see what happens with those. But we will see you guys next time. See if this snow becomes anything. I got work to do this week. I can finish up, can go back out west towards Michigan, but I'll know that tomorrow morning when the auction ends if that customer won the motorcycle out there that I need to go get. Oh, and one last thing. This trailer, my 2-car enclosed, might be for sale too. 36 foot. That door, there's 2 doors on the other side. It does have some dents and dings and stuff. Like you can see that one up front. That's from a 2x4 in the road. A couple other small things. Somebody was using my trailer and did that little damage. You can see the marks right there, but still a good trailer. Still pulls great. That may be for sale soon as well. Have something I want to replace that with, but not till I secure the other trailer. This would have to stay around because I use that more than anything. This would have to stay around until I got that other trailer secured. So maybe for sale, may just keep it. I don't know, but stay tuned. I'll let everybody know if that happens. It's got 777K axles. Like I said, it's got extra height. Like I said, I had a full-size Escalade in that recently. No problems at all. Had about an inch on each side of the wheel wells. But I need something where it has drive-over fenders so you can fit a really wide car in like a Lamborghini with no issues. And stuff you could put a Lamborghini in the front. You couldn't really get it in because of how wide the rear is on them. You'd have to keep it rear of the car back here, which is okay in some cases, but sometimes you want to move it all the way up to the front. But stay tuned for that. Not sure on the price. Depends on when I sell it, what the price will be on that. But 17.5, way it is, and I'd put new tires on it. 15,000, no tires, tank comes off. Let me know.